Welcome back to Dagryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave, and today I got a box we need to open. So before I get into that, I have been trying so hard to get to train shows. I had a goal of getting to a show every weekend as far into the year as possible. And now that January is behind us, I have to say I've not been to one yet. I really wanted to see how many shows I could get to, but the weather hasn't been cooperating. And when the weather's bad, I have to work crazy hours. So I spent some time on the old addictive eBay. I ended up finding something that I was going to be looking for at train shows. It's definitely not collector quality. It's a runner. It doesn't have appropriate parts, but for what I want it for and for what I paid for it, it's perfect. If you factor in cost of shipping, it came in a few dollars below my Scale Hudson, which was my most expensive engine. But I got both for the exact same price, down to the dollar, which is crazy. If you eliminate the shipping, I got them both for the same exact price, and that just, I don't know, that just makes it feel right. So I've got the box here. I've been waiting all day. Finally, I have time to sit down and look at it. It looks like it's packed well. I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna open up and we're gonna take a look. So if it's messed up or not what I wanted, you're gonna see the disappointment. Hopefully there won't be any. It's certainly packed well. It's filled with these little stinkers. Great for packing, but I really hate them. But if it keeps the train safe, then it's good for me. Okay, that is some nicely wrapped bubble wrap. I've had some mishaps where things were not wrapped so well and got to me with broken parts, and that is just so disappointing. So it's nice to see how well this is packed. So what I'm opening at the moment should be the tender. And it is not the proper one to go with this engine, but the proper one tends to be on the very expensive side. So I'm okay with the trade-off as far as the correct tender and the price. I'd rather get the engine with the wrong tender for the price I got it for than pay the full price that I see everywhere else. Because as a runner, it really doesn't matter. It's not a collector quality item, and I'm not looking to have it as a collector quality item. I want to play with it. It's a toy. There we go. A nice pre-war tender, a 2235. It's a pretty nice tender. The coal load is a little cracked, that I knew about. Steps are on. They're a little bent. These tend to be bent from the couple of similar tenders I've had. They're replaceable, so that's all right. It looks pretty good. So what's the engine? Let's see if it's in the box. Better be in the box. I hate these things because they get everywhere. That, and many years ago, a friend of mine who I used to work with decided it would be a good prank to fill up my toolbox with these things. And while I'd admit it was funny, I could never get rid of them. They were in there forever. Every time I thought I cleaned it out, I'd open a drawer and there'd be another one. That might be one of the reasons I don't like them very much. Look at this. It's heavy. I'm a little giddy, I'm a little excited, I'm a little nervous. If you've been watching for a while, you might know that there's an engine I wanted to get this year. And I know recently I posed a question about more modern stuff. And I really appreciate everybody's responses, and it's given me a lot to think about for when I do go a little bit more modern. I do think that this layout that I'm working on will never be any sort of TMCC or any sort of digital control. It's going to be conventional. When I build the next layout after this one, I may consider it at that time. We won't know until we get there. But anyway, I digress. Let's get back to this. So obviously, it's a pre-war engine based on the tender. So which one is it? I'm a little excited. a little excited. It is a 226E. Yes, I have wanted one of these for quite some time. It looks pretty good. Am I expecting to find problems with it? You bet. But I'm used to that, and that's kind of part of the fun, is finding something, as long as you can fix it. When I can't fix it, that upsets me, but I think this looks pretty good. The Lionel 226E from 1938 to 1940, 41, I don't remember exactly. That is a beautiful engine. And the sucker is heavy. This thing has got some weight to it. Cannot wait to get it out on the layout. Okay, so we're out here in the garage, and we're gonna see if this works. And I try to be as honest as I can with this stuff. I have not put this on the rails yet, I haven't hit it with power, so if it doesn't work, we're gonna be disappointed together. So first I gotta get what's on the track off here, so. Southern Crescent Limited. Now, as I had said, the tender that came with this engine is not the proper tender. I don't know if it's supposed to be a little bit longer or if it's just the wheels that are different, but I have both my pre-war tenders here. This is the 2224, and what was this one? The 2235. Is the difference just whatever engine they came with? I don't really know, but it looks pretty much exactly the same to me. So anyway, regardless, let's get this on the rails and see if it works. I haven't cleaned anything off, I haven't oiled anything. Moment of truth. Fantastic so far. It's a whole lot of nothing. Uh-oh. It sounded like the whistle was trying to go. Oh. Firebox glow. So what I'm seeing is some very poor conductivity. Probably got dirty rollers, dirty wheels. Who knows the last time this thing was run. Just looking at it now, it probably needs new rollers. They're not particularly worn, but they're not clean. The wheels are definitely dirty. Probably needs a very good cleaning. But I always like to see how the engine runs before I take it apart. Let's see. It's trying. And now something's shorted. So it ran backwards for a second, and now it's shorting out. So I'm assuming the wires in there are shot. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait till next time to see this run. Really looking forward to running this evening, but that's okay. It's here, it's in one piece, it's in pretty darn good condition, and it's a 226E. I'm thrilled. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on dagryffyn Hobby.